What is up, guys? I am Sia, and this weekend the Premier League finally started again, which means I got to see my team Leeds with the American Revolution win a game, which was honestly, just keep this going. I decided let's have a look at a new database on Football Manager 22 and see what they think will happen this season. We've got all the big leagues, we've got the Championship, we're going to see who gets promoted, who wins the leagues, and see who has the worst season possible. So let's dive in. See how everyone does. I mean, I hope we just don't get relegated because I don't think I can emotionally cope with that. So here we are, and Watford promoted to the Premier League. We already know Watford are back in the big time. Let's have a look at the Prem and see where everyone finished. Man City walk in the league. It's fair play. I mean, look at that. Patrick Bamford, 18 goals. Where is Haaland? Haaland has scored 17 in 33. I mean, I don't think that's actually going to happen. I mean, Rashford's got 15, which isn't going to happen. Definitely not. But City win the league by 3 points. So another tightly contested competition. And going down out of 3 that came up, which I think this year could happen, personally. Forest don't look very good at all. Fulham had a really good result against Liverpool. But, you know, wheels fall off, don't they? Bournemouth, another good result against Villa, who are the most inconsistent team ever. But the 3 that came up last year going straight back down. But Newcastle getting 8th. So Newcastle are on the right track to try and get some sort of European competition. Frank Lampard still in charge of Newcastle. I mean, that'd be the same person. Frank Lampard still in charge of Everton. I mean, did very well there. That's not going to happen in real life because he's a shambles. Lead comfortably mid-table. That's what we love to see. We need that. I mean, what the hell's going on here? What's happened there? So City win their 3rd in 3 years. Liverpool 3 points behind. I mean, average rating wise, assists 15 for Odegaard. He probably will be up there this season. He probably will be up there. Anyone else of note that we wouldn't really see? Dwight McNeil coming in to Everton. Rasmus Christensen rounding off the list there. I mean, what I want to know is who actually went up. I mean, obviously I know Watford went up, but who else? Watford winning the playoffs against Hull. Burnley and... How boring. How boring is this? The same 3 teams go down, the same 3 teams go up. And what a disgrace. It's so boring. The thing is that this wouldn't shock me. I mean, that makes no sense because it's a different database. This doesn't shock me though, because that's the way money works nowadays, isn't it? I mean, Ipswich obviously goes straight up here. Sheffield Wednesday finally going up. I'm a bit... This better not happen in real life. I'd be so bored if the same 3 teams go down and the same 3 teams go up. It's dull, isn't it? We've got Liga. We all know what's happened here. PSG won the league. 99 points. They're miles away. 11 points away from... I think 11. It's 21 points away from Nice in 2nd. And Marseille there in 3rd. It's a boring... This is literally what happens every year, isn't it? Serie A. Will we have someone different in Serie A, or will Inter be the... Inter in the league again, 2 points ahead of Juventus and Mourinho's Roma. Only he's getting there, isn't he? He's getting. Look at the face on him there. He knows he's going to win the league soon. He's so smug. We love to see it. Yeah. Interestingly, Torino, who have lost Andrea Bellotti, finished bottom of the league, which is interesting to see. Radonic on loan from Marseille there. As if they went down, they've got quite a decent squad, to be honest with you. Like, Segere is good. Got a decent squad, which is surprising they have had the season they've had, really. And they go down bottom of the league, below Monza, below Lees, I don't know. Something. I can't believe how indifferent this is. I mean, La Liga will be interesting. So I imagine it will be Real Madrid. Real Madrid. What should be back? Well done. What have I done? Okay, I fixed it. It will 2 points ahead. I mean, look at the gap there though. 13 points away from Atletico. I can't believe how like indifferent this is. I thought we'd see a few weird things, but there just isn't anything there, is there? In Bundesliga, my guess would be Bayern would obviously win it, but hopefully by not as much as I think. It's a lot. 22 points. It's a lot. I honestly thought this might be a bit UEFA Europa League 15-16. Jesus Christ. I honestly thought this would be Bayern Munich won the Champions League. On penalties, City lose again. I mean, look at that. 3 English teams in these semis. I mean, it's kind of expected. We have got kind of a ridiculous team. 4 Liverpool. Inter, PSG. I mean, it's kind of exactly what you expect, isn't it? Europa League. Man United beat Roma. Imagine if Roma won that. Imagine if Roma win the Conference League and then the Europa League. Scenes. I mean, interestingly enough, right, the Europa League quarter-final, Arsenal, Man United, Real Madrid, Milan and Roma. It's just not designed for these smaller teams at this competition. Cole beating West Ham. West Ham there, getting all the way through to the final. This is a nicer mix. Zurich, Basel, Cologne, West Ham, quarterfinals. You have Twente. See, this is what I like seeing different teams. Nantes being there is very, very nice. Souček getting 8 goals, being the highest goal scorer is insane. 35-year-old Tome Hemed with 7. He was at Charlton in 2019. Mental. So that is kind of what to expect, and I don't think this will happen. I can't see Real Madrid getting knocked out of the Champions League in the group stages. I mean, get me into the group stages here, because that just doesn't make sense to me. So Celtic finished bottom, Sevilla and Sporting go through there. Any big surprises? Ajax not going through there is quite shocking. I mean, Marseille and Ajax on 7 points each. Goal difference knocking Marseille out of the Europa League in the end. Cluj there getting decked by everybody. No shock there. Ludogorets. Juventus Porto beating Madrid. I mean, that doesn't make sense to me. Have a look at your fixtures, Suns. There's no chance. Like, who did you lose to? You lost to Juventus. You lost to Porto. How very Real Madrid of you to do something so stupid. Any other big teams getting knocked out here? Milan there, obviously, and Frankfurt. That was a bit boring, really, this, isn't it? A little bit boring. I didn't expect this. I thought it'd be a little bit... Because a football manager, it'll just kind of guess things very well. It's usually see some outliers, but this one has not no outliers at all. No outliers at all. I mean, if Bamford gets 18 goals and Leeds finish 12th, I'm happy. I don't care about anyone else. I don't care. I do want to know how many appearances did Calvin get? Tell me. How many appearances did Calvin get? Where are you, son? Not even on the bench. Where is Calvin Phillips? There he is. He's sub-11. 21 appearances at the end of the season. 6.77 average rate. How disappointing is that? Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe. Tell me down below if you think this will happen. I think this wouldn't even shock me if this happened, to be honest with you. It's kind of the way football is at the moment, isn't it? Stay safe, guys. I'll catch you next time.